Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today we're going to untangle what is honestly one of the most common points of confusion in the entire business world. We're doing a deep dive, a structural exploration we call the looking glass and the windshield, finance versus accounting. You know, even among highly seasoned professionals, these two vital functions get totally blurred together. But understanding the actual mechanics behind them, well, it's going to fundamentally change how you view literally any business operation. Let's dive right in.
Right out of the gate, here is the big question we're tackling today. What is the actual difference between finance and accounting? You hear these words tossed around interchangeably all the time, right? In boardrooms, on financial news networks, in pitch decks, often in the exact same breath.
And because they're used together so often, if you stop someone on the street and ask what the difference is, you'll probably just get a simple shrug and, oh, they're the exact same thing. And this is huge. That is a complete misconception. By the time we finish this explainer, you're going to have a crystal clear understanding of the exact functional difference between the two, why both fields absolutely have to exist, and how they practically operate in the real world.
All right, let's start by breaking down our first foundational concept, accounting.
At its very core, accounting is this incredibly rigorous, meticulous job of accurately recording every single cent of money that comes into a business and every single cent that goes out. The actual day-to-day grind of doing this, we call that bookkeeping. And the ultimate goal of all that meticulous, painstaking tracking, it's to produce highly structured, standardized reports. The big ones you've probably heard of are the profit and loss statement and the balance sheet. And you know what's truly fascinating? The ultimate purpose of those reports is actually super simple. Beneath all those complex multi-tab spreadsheets and dizzying ledger entries, accounting really just answers three basic questions. How much was earned? How much was spent, and how much is left over. That's it. That is the foundational reality of a business's current state, laid out in undeniable black and white.
So the absolutely crucial point here is this. Accounting always looks backward. I want you to think of it like the rearview mirror of a car. You're looking at exactly what has already happened on the road behind you. And because it's a historical record, accuracy is everything. Accounting follows extremely strict, rigid frameworks like GAAP or International Financial Reporting Standards. When you're looking in this rearview mirror, just one wrong number or a single missing penny can completely ruin a report and trigger a massive audit. There's zero room for guessing. There are only absolute facts.
Okay, so that brings us to concept 2, finance. Let's see how this builds a completely different picture.
If accounting is strictly recording what happened, finance is the job of using that available money and data to make future decisions. See how deeply connected they are? Finance takes the direct input from accounting's historical reports, those P&Ls and balance sheets we just talked about, and basically uses them as a launch pad. Finance asks the big questions. Where should we invest next? Do we need to take out a loan? How much capital risk is actually involved if we try to acquire our competitor? The input is historical data, for sure, but the output is a strategic decision.
Because of that, finance always looks forward. So if accounting is the rearview mirror, finance is the front windshield. You are looking out at the vast, wide-open road ahead. And unlike the strict, factual rearview mirror, staring through that front windshield involves a ton of prediction. It involves intense risk analysis. Why? Well, because the future is never, ever certain, is it? Finance is all about navigating that inherent uncertainty, but doing so by using the historical anchor that accounting provided.
This brilliantly illustrates the root reason both of these fields have to exist side by side. Accounting exists entirely to answer one question: what happened? Finance exists to answer, what should we do now? And because any business has to constantly answer both of those questions just to survive and grow, it absolutely needs two distinct fields to handle them.
To really cement this dynamic in your mind, let's look at a super relatable everyday analogy: the health checkup.
Imagine you go to the doctor for an annual physical. Step 1, the doctor measures your vitals, your weight, your blood pressure, your resting heart rate. That doctor's report, right there, is the accounting. It's a strictly factual rear-view look at the immutable state of your body right now, completely based on your past behavior. Now, step 2 is sitting down with a trainer to plan a new diet and a high-intensity gym routine based on those numbers. That is the finance. You're taking the historical facts, assessing your physical risks, and making strategic, assumed risk decisions, hoping for a future payoff.
Okay, let's translate that health analogy back into the business world with a really simple real-world scenario. Let's look at a tea stall.
Imagine a small business owner running a local tea stall.
At the end of every day, she sits down and tallies up her daily sales, exactly how much she spent on tea leaves and milk, and precisely what her profit was. That is pure accounting. But then, she has a real choice to make. Does she reinvest that money to open a second stall across town, or maybe put it safely into a fixed deposit at the bank? Assessing the risk of expanding operations versus taking the guaranteed return of the bank, that right there is a pure finance decision.
Now, because these core functions are so incredibly different from one another, they naturally carve out two completely different career paths.
Since you're answering vastly different questions, you naturally need entirely different mindsets, which usually require different degrees. An accountant, for example, often holds credentials like a CA or CPA. Their core professional focus is 100% on accuracy, compliance, and strictly following the rules. A finance professional, on the flip side, is focused on forecasting and valuations. Think about that. It's the exact same company, but you are dealing with two entirely different temperaments. One demands absolute, unyielding facts to balance the books perfectly, and the other is totally willing to take highly educated leaps of faith to grow the company.
All right, let's move to our final takeaways to really lock in everything we've just covered.
Look, if you remember absolutely nothing else from this explainer today, I want you to remember this paradigm. Accounting is the past, finance is the future. Accounting is the looking glass, that rear-view mirror showing you exactly where you've been with absolute, undeniable precision. Finance is the windshield, showing you the wide-open, risky, and highly uncertain road ahead so you can decide how to actually steer the wheel.
Which leaves us with one final, totally crucial insight. Can one survive without the other? Well, think about it. If you only have finance, you're driving blindly without knowing how much gas is in the tank or how fast you're even going. If you only have accounting, sure, you know your exact speed, but you're just staring into the rearview mirror until you inevitably crash right into a wall. A successful enterprise absolutely requires both. So I'll leave you with this question. When you look at the leadership in your own company, or maybe the companies you invest in, which view are they relying on a little too heavily? Are they obsessing over the rearview mirror, or are they driving blindly through the windshield?